taking this time for yourself. Can you hear okay on the interweb? All right. Good, good, good. Technology. You should love it. Just another opportunity to practice patience. So. That's the first lesson, right? Is that we can look at everything that comes up in life and how we react to it. You know? And that's the essence of serenity, is being able to, how long does it take me when I'm upset about something to really look at why I'm upset? How does it benefit me to be upset at this? You know? And then I can look at my reaction, because I can't control everything that happens in life. And I can't control what other people do at all. But I can control how I react to the world. And that's the essence of living a yogic lifestyle. That is the beginning of the awakening, when we start to see everything as it really is. Not as how we like it or how we dislike it, you know. Not how, well, I didn't want it to go that way, or I didn't want that to happen. Now this happens when we get upset, and, you know, we're still human. But then what road does that take us down? You know, and what do we need to reach for to comfort ourselves when it comes to addictions, when it comes to things that aren't healthy for us, you know, and things that aren't healthy for our relationships with other people, you know, because we can't control what other people do, but we can control how we do it. And there are people who are mean to us, but we can work on taking that out of our lives. And it's not easy. It takes practice, and that's why they call yoga a practice. And I always like to start as a reminder or an education. The word yoga means to yoke the mind, to calm the sensations of the mind and come in union with the infinite. Okay, so as we go, so the physical practice of yoga, asana, is very important. It keeps us healthy, works on our nervous system, our digestive system. Digestive system creates serotonin, which is our happy drug, our happy interior drug. And so asana is very important in that, but there's, you know, the 8 limbs of yoga, and asana is only one of them. So when we start to work on our yoga practice and our yogic lifestyle so that we can live in our true self, this is the practice of yoga. Okay. But we're going to do some asana, some physical practice. We're going to do some pranayama, some breath exercises, and we're going to do some chanting, and we're going to have a gong meditation. So the full meal deal, as they say, you're buying into. All right. So let's start rubbing the palms together, sitting up tall and strong. Comfort is most important, and as we go through the practice today, we want to be able to push ourselves physically, but not hurt ourselves. Think about the moment, but also do think, we don't generally in yoga practice thinking about tomorrow too much, but we don't want to hurt ourselves so that we can't, you know, function properly tomorrow in the physical practice, okay? All right, so rub the palms together, relax the shoulders, bring the hands to the heart center. Nice, straight, tall spine. We're just going to start to work on our basic breath. Inhaling deeply, exhaling fully. As we inhale, the belly comes out, the spine straightens up, we pull up tall and strong. As we exhale, we stay strong and tall, but we let go. As the navel comes in toward the spine, we push the air out. We continue that. And work on coming to a space of having the inhale, the exhale, the same length, the same volume of air. Basic, most important thing as we go through today, the most beneficial thing as we go through the practice today is every time you feel distracted, if every time the thoughts go to something other than being here in this space, in this time now, just bring it back to the breath and feel the air come in, feel the air go out. And that is the simplest form of staying present in the moment, because the breath can only be here and only be now. The breath you inhale now is here now, it's not in the past. The breath you exhale is not in the future, it's here right now. We'll start the practice today by chanting Om 3 times. Om, the infinite sound of the universe. So we'll bring our breath together in unison, inhaling deeply, exhaling fully, inhaling to chant. Deeply. Hold the breath in, and when we hold the breath in, we're going to squeeze the lower muscles, squeeze the energy up the spine, hold the breath in until it becomes uncomfortable. And especially if you start to feel some fear of not being able to breathe come up, be okay with that for just a second and then let the breath go. To let the breath go, we're going to bring the hands to the knees. We'll begin to circle on the spine, turning into some Sufi grinds, warming up the lower spine and the hips. I'm just going to suggest that you pop off of the block just for this one, because on the spine, it's going to kind of turn your spine like this. So for this one, we'll just turning on the spine. We inhale as we come forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep the spine straight. As we go through the practice today, you can comfortably keep the eyes closed. Closes off one of our senses and is more able to keep us less distracted. Begin to notice without judgment as we go through. How does the body feel? How does this feel? How is the spine? How are the sit bones? Feel sitting on the ground. Feel this present body. Next time you come to front, center, reverse, come around the other way, possibly digging in a little deeper, making a little bigger circle, a little bigger, deeper breath. Next time you come to front, center, come to center, center. Inhale, pull up strong and tall. Once again, hold that breath. As we exhale, round the back fully. Stretch the back out. Inhale, chest comes forward, open up the heart center. Exhale back. Inhale forward, rocking back and forth on the sit bones. As we go through today's practice, I'll set kind of a medium pace. If you want to go a little slower and deeper, do that. If you're feeling like you want a bit more of an aerobic workout, then you can pick up the pace a bit, that's fine too. I may stop and make adjustments or play with the technology, but you keep going. So it's important that the breath and the movement are in unison. Thinking on that mind-body connection. Again, come to center. Inhale. Pull up. So we do this. We oxygenate the blood. Bring the energy up the spine. Slowly starting to bring up minute quantities of that Kundalini energy up into the nervous system. Exhale. The eyes closed. It's early on, but just check in. How's the body feel? You've got a little more oxygen, warmed up the spine a little bit. Check in for the subtle differences. With our yoga practice as we go on, we want to start to recognize what makes us feel good. You don't want to grasp to it, but notice it. So now we're going to begin a little pranayama, a breath exercise. So put one hand on the knee. You can take on Gyan Mudra if you want. And give a little pressure between the thumb and the forefinger, connecting our ego with the infinite. And sitting up tall and strong, when you take the other hand, you can either make the hang loose symbol or the index finger and the thumb. We're going to close the right nostril, inhale deeply through the left. Hold the breath, switch, close the left nostril, exhale right. Inhale right. Hold the breath, switch, exhale left. Inhale left. Hold the breath, switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Hold the breath, switch, exhale left. So continue that pattern and get your own breath length and volume. Working on having the inhale and the exhale equal, maybe starting with a count of 5 on each. If you get kind of messed up with where you are, always remember that the switch is on the holding the breath in. Alternate nostril breathing, balancing. And this is the most basic pranayama, other than just breathing consciously. And this is a very centering. We're balancing the nervous system, we're balancing the left and right hemispheres, and we're balancing the negative mind, the positive mind, and the neutral mind. Talk a bit more about that later. Start to think about other things, bring it back to the breath. Don't concentrate too much on doing it right. Just let it flow. Be present with it. Try some different things. Try a deeper inhale. Next time you exhale, release the hand and inhale fully through both nostrils. Hold the breath again. Pull up strong and tall. When you're ready, exhale. Bring the legs out front, stretch it out down, open the eyes a bit, bring the legs up wide, wiggle the toes, rotate the ankles, shake out the legs a little bit. Alright, as much as possible, still staying off the block for this one, I think. We're going to try and roll our hips forward and come sitting on the hip bones so that we have as straight a spine as possible. We're going to inhale, reach up, twist, full touch where you can. Inhale up, twist, fold to the other side. Inhale up, twist, exhale down. Continuing, concentration on the stretches through the side of the body and especially down the back of the legs. Feel the life nerve that goes from the top of the back of the toes down the foot, down the back of the leg and into the spine. Feel that stretch there. Big full inhales, big full exhales. Not as important that how far you go down, not about touching your toes, but more having your heart toward your knees. That's where the stretch is in this one. Imagining that you could touch your heart to your knee. The next time we inhale up, stretch out. Hold the breath. Exhale. Float the arms down. Bring the feet together in front of you. Oh, bounce the knees. Nice straight spine. Gentle, not too hard. Don't hurt the groin area. Just a nice little stretch in there. Let the knees come to rest, and we're going to keep a nice straight spine and fold forward, feeling that stretch again in the groin. Doesn't have to be a big move, it's just a little move to stretch out. Don't overdo it, you don't want to overstretch the groin. Come to center, inhale, hold the breath, pull up, exhale. Yeah, let's give another shake to the legs. Back in, one more gentle, we'll get a little more active after this one. Relax the shoulders, open up the heart center. So the way you kind of roll the shoulders back, and there's a little pocket where they can sit in. The hands are wherever's comfortable, up or down. We're going to just drop the chin to the chest, start with very small circles, and roll right ear, right shoulder, back and around, left ear, left shoulder, gentle neck rolls. As always, having the movement and the breath in unison. Inhaling as the head comes back and around. Exhale as the head comes down and forward. Next time the chin comes to the chest, reverse your direction, come around the other way. The breath pattern stays the same. Inhale as the head goes back, exhale as the chin comes forward. Next time the chin comes to the chest, head up, inhale, hold the breath, and exhale. All right. Through the practice we may do a bit more. Another pranayama is called breath of fire or kalabati. They're slightly different. We're going to do the breath of fire, which is a little more active than the kalabati. So put your hand on your belly, stick out your tongue, and much like a dog, so we're pushing the navel in, and the exhale comes out, and then we're inhaling forcefully. So it's an active breath. Now we want to close the mouth and do it through the nose. On the third chakra, the Manipura chakra, the center of will, determination, inner strength. All right, we're going to add in the ego eradicator. If you just take a stop now with the breath, and take the fingers and put them on the pads, the upper pads. Point the thumbs up, come up. Strong and tall, relax the shoulders, roll them back, see if you can find that little pocket they sit in. Nice straight spine, close the eyes, bring them up to the Anjana chakra, roll the eyes to look up at the Anjana chakra. And then from here, we continue the breath of fire. Straighten out the arms, no bend in the elbows, come up nice and high. If you start to get dizzy, then you want to stop. If you start to get lightheaded, that's just you're getting a lot of oxygenation. We're hyperoxygenating the blood right now. If you get dizzy like you're going to fall over, bring your arms down, go to a long, deep breathing. Catch your breath. The difference between dizziness and lightheadedness. Lightheadedness means that we're getting a lot of oxygen. We're not used to that. Dizziness is not so much. Keep going. If if the shoulders become unbearable, see if you can push through it a little more. We're going to start to do some things as this class series goes on that are uncomfortable. Short periods of time they'll be uncomfortable. Like life, most of the things that are uncomfortable in our lives pass. We can practice sitting in discomfort, seeing it end, and recognizing that that is how life works. This is where we look into pain as being uncomfortable or damaging. Anything damaging, we want to stop. Uncomfortable, we want to push through. 1 minute to go. We've already done 2 minutes. Seconds. Inhale. Hold the breath. As you hold the breath, bring the tips of the thumbs to touch together. Open the hands. Exhale, float the hands back down. Bring back onto the knees. Let the breath return to normal and just sit in that breath. Sit here. How do you feel? Is there more energy? Do you feel dizzy? Whatever it is how it is. And that breath of fire is great if you're feeling a little sleepy, if you're feeling a little down. Really pumps up the energy from the third chakra, activates the nervous system. It's great at 2 o'clock when you're at work, sitting. Just do that for 3 minutes. You don't necessarily have to hold up the arms. Holding up the arms also activates the glandular system underneath the armpits. Okay, with a similar pattern, open your eyes now. We're going to inhale the shoulders up, exhale, let them drop. This one mentally, every time you let the shoulders go, let the stress go in the body, just let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Inhale up. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. All right, let's bring the arms up, shake, shake, shake. All right, let's bring the hands down, and as much as possible, we're going to grab the shoulders with the fingers in front, the thumb in behind. And we're going to twist. Inhale as we twist to the left. Exhale as we twist to the right. And it's like a corkscrew going around and undoing itself. So at the end, the chin comes over the shoulder. Straight and tall. Full twist of the spine. And stay at centers, turning on that base of the spine. Come to center, bring the elbows up, touch the back of the hands together behind the head. Exhale. Bring the legs out. Again. Shake. Ooh. Come over into cat-cow. Those are the hands and the knees. We want to have our hands directly underneath our shoulders. The fingers are spread wide as you possibly can. Feel the stretch between the fingers and see how much of the hand you can place on the mat. The knees are directly below the hips. And we're going to imagine that we can visualize our vertebrae going one vertebrae at a time as we drop the hips down, starting at the lower spine. Roll the head up, eyes open, stretch the eyeballs, look up to the top of the head. And then starting at the spine, base of the spine again, vertebrae by vertebrae. As we roll the spine down, chin comes to the chest and we look at the nose. Inhale, roll the spine up and look up. Continue that. Nice and slow to start. You can increase the pace. We want it to move vertebrae by vertebrae, not the whole spine at the time. We want to do that snake-like roll down the spine. Consciously keeping that up and working again, continuing to have the breath and the movement in unison until we get to the point where the breath leads the movement. Most of the time we're going to have the movement lead the breath. If the breath is our connection to the present, the breath leads us through life. Then we can practice by having the breath lead us into the movement. next time you come up, inhale up. Hold the posture deep in the stretch. Roll those eyes up, stretch the eyeballs. Exhale, roll the spine down, chin to chest. Exhale fully, squeeze all the air out and hold the breath out. And practice that discomfort on holding the breath out. It can be scary sometimes not to be able to breathe, so you hold that breath out and just sit in the discomfort until it's too much, and then inhale to a straight spine. After you inhale to a straight spine, exhale, and we're going to push ourselves back onto sitting on the heels, and we'll come into an extended child's pose. If you can, put the forehead to the ground, the palms of the hands come together. You can spread the knees out to get your belly down, feel a little more comfortable. The hands are together in Guru Prana. And we put the head to the floor, and we feel connected, our Anjana chakra, chakra of intuition and wisdom, connected to Mother Earth. And breathe long and deep. Breathe up and down the spine and into the belly. And take a minute for gratitude. To just be here now in this existence. And know it can be tough sometimes. It can be hard a lot of times. And if we've lived in addiction at all, it can be horrible. If we suffered anxiety and depression, it can be horrible. And we acknowledge that, and we start to be grateful for what we have, and grateful for the wisdom to know there is a path out of it, and that we are beginning to awaken to that possibility, beginning to awaken to our true selves. Just in this simple moment of awareness of being here and now, and if we just lean into the full acceptance of just that, that's where we start. If right now everything's just okay, how does that feel? If right now, in this moment, everything was just okay. All right. From here, on a big inhale, slide the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to roll the toes under to come up onto the toes. And actually, I have to bring your hands out a bit. Now push up into downward dog. Pedal the hips back and forth a little, stretching out the calves. Finding a place where you're balanced. So we get the feet in the right position, about just a little wider than hip distance apart. Hands are the same distance, again stretching the fingers out, feeling the full palms, and then begin to push the hips back toward the back wall. And find a place of equilibrium and balance. And then just sit here with long, deep breathing. And see if once you find that balance, if you can just hang there. You need to make adjustments, make adjustments, but just be in that place again. And you don't necessarily have to do a handstand or a headstand. This is just a basic inversion, and we're getting the blood flowing to the head from the physical aspects of it. Constantly having that little push back in the hips going toward the back wall. And bring the breathing back into it. Nice full deep breaths in and out. Again, if you get dizzy and feel like you're going to fall over, come out of it. You get lightheaded, that's okay. You can push through it without danger. Just another minute. Nice big, full, deep inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the knees down, and we're going to push back to come sitting on the heels. Now, if you need a little bolster between the ankles and the ground, or between the buttocks and the heels, you can throw a blanket or something in there. Hands come onto the thighs. Inhale forward, exhale back. Chin stays nice and level with the floor. Working on warming up that lower spine. And it's less a rocking back and forth, that we're staying straight up and the spine is moving. Belly rocking back and forth with the hips. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Back down and push back up. So we're hanging now. Feel the stretch down the back of the spine, down the back of the legs. And slowly rolling vertebrae by vertebrae up the spine. Chin comes up last as we roll the shoulders back. And just stand here now. Mountain pose. Feel connected, grounded, feet on earth. Again, we're going to reach up and around. We're going to grab the shoulders again. Feet are firmly planted. Put a little Little bend in the knees. And we're going to do that spinal twist again. Inhale to the left, twist, exhale to the right. Again, come to center, inhale, reach the elbows up, touch the back of the hands together. Reach up, exhale, let's hold in a star position. Let's spread out a little wider. I'm going to get a little more aerobic here. Inhale, up, exhale, right hand comes to touch the left toes as best you can do. Inhale up, left hand, right toes. Next time you come up to center, inhale. Exhale. Once again, pull the palms forward, feet in a little bit, and just stand here. Then 45 minutes of work, breath, body, see how we're feeling. Oxygen flowing. All right, let's gently bring ourselves down onto the back, onto the mat. A couple more little exercises before Shavasana. All right, so full expression of this exercise would be the palms are up, but a lot of the time we want to put the palms down a little underneath the buttocks just to bring that lower spine down to the ground. Point the toes out. We're going to inhale, bring one leg up to the sky. Exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Now, most important, most effective is bringing all the concentration to the core. The lower back is not doing any work. We'll do a little. This is a core strength exercise. And use the breath to lift it up. Lift leg up. Floating breath. And continuing that core work, working on the Manipura, working on the will, the determination. Again, over the next 12 weeks, we're going to start to do more and more of the core work when we want to make strong, powerful changes in our life. The energy that requires is going to come from the third chakra, from the Manipura. And the stronger that is, it's not always having that six-pack for the physical ego look of it, but it is having a strong inner core. Working on the digestive system. Make sure that we're getting most out of the food that we eat. Okay. Option now for the last 30 seconds is to bring both feet up at the same time. If that's too much for your lower back, especially if you have a lower back injury history, keep doing the alternating. Otherwise, nice and deep and slow. The slower the lower down is, the more strength you get out of it. Next, have the legs come up. Inhale, point the toes to the ceiling. Hold the breath. Squeeze the lower muscles. Squeeze that belly. Exhale, slow, slow, slow as you can. Engaging that core, slowly lowering, lowering, lowering down. Exhale, let the hands out for a moment and fully relax. Second last exercise, physical exercise. All right, we're going to do a little introduction to stretch pose. If you want to look up front here, I'll do a demonstration. So the full posture is that we look at our toes, the shoulders come off. Again, this is all a very strong core workout. The arms are going to come up beside, the palms facing to each other, thumbs to the sky. Point the toes about 6 inches off the ground. Gauge the core, and then remember the breath of fire we did? If it's too much, you can put one leg up at a time. You bring both legs down. We're going to start to work on this as we go through. And let's have a goal of being able to do this for 3 minutes. If you're around for the whole 12 weeks, 3 minutes at the end of 12 weeks. We're going to try 1 minute today. To do our best. Okay? Everybody in? All right. Head up, toes up, hands up, begin. Engage the core. Bring one leg down if you have to. This is, again, we're sitting in that discomfort. How far can we push ourselves without hurting ourselves? Knowing our boundaries, knowing the end goal. Halfway there. Need to take a break, come out of it, take a few breaths, and then come back in 100%. When we go with things 100%, take a break. 10 seconds. Inhale, hold the posture. Exhale, relax. Make it nice, it's okay. Fully let go. I think that's a perfect place to end. We're going to start to go into our Shavasana. Begin to fully relax. Fully relaxing, sinking into your mat, letting go of all the other thoughts, and just being here now, being present. Just beginning to relax the entire body, starting at the toes, relax the toes, the feet, the ankles. You can relax the calves, and the knees, the thighs, relax the legs. Relax the hips, the groin. Relax the belly, the chest, the spine. Relax the fingers, roll the hands up into the sky if that's comfortable. Relax the hands, and the arms, and the shoulders. Relax the neck, relax the face, let go of the jaw. Fully relaxed. Slowly beginning to bring yourselves back. Beginning to wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Rotate the wrists and the ankles. And when you're ready, reaching the hands above the head for a big inhale, stretch, and on the exhale, let out a big sigh. Let go, let go. Another big inhale, and another big stretch, and another big sigh. One more time, big inhale, stretch, let go, sigh. Bringing the knees up with the feet flat on the floor. The arms spread out. Let the knees fall to one side as the torso twists the opposite way, back and forth. And a few nice cat stretches. Back and forth. And let the knees come to center, and we'll rub the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands together vigorously, energizing the nervous system. And either turning to the side and pushing up, or rock and roll back and forth on the spine. Knees to your chest. Bring yourself back up to sitting. You can use a block, you can get a blanket. Yourselves comfortable as we move into our meditation. So the essence, one of the other essential lessons of yoga is coming into our I am. And in that I am, removing the ego and realizing that we are part of it all. Union with the infinite. But when we get caught up in life and the ego takes over and the problems run our lives, we are small I am. I am just this human being right here, right now. And we can get trapped in that miasm. Stuck in it, and it doesn't benefit us, it doesn't benefit anybody in the world. When we're trapped in addiction and we start to see ourselves as being that way, when we get trapped in anxiety, depression, addiction to physical things that we're taking into our body, when we get into practices, gambling, sex, whatever it is, we're reaching outside of ourselves to try and find some soothing, some comfort. Now, if you've ever been trapped in addiction, my addiction served me very well. My addictions got me through what I needed to get through for a very long time, until they no longer served myself. Now, if you're in the 12-step rooms, there's a very strong practice of saying your name and declaring what you are. I'm JD, I'm an alcoholic. I'm JD, I'm a drug addict. That is so that we recognize where we are in the present, we accept it, but then we need to move on from it. What's not talked a lot about is that we are recovered as we move through to our awakening. We recover our true selves. And we move out of that small I am into the big I am. That connection to the universe, that connection to it all. So we're going to do a little meditation today where we practice sitting in that. So we take the right hand and we're going to bring it into Gyan Mudra, nice straight spine. And the hand comes up. And say we're at a center point here. We're going to chant I am. We're going to bring the hand in 6 or 8 inches away from the heart. That's the I am here in this world. That's this human existence that I have. Right? And I acknowledge that I am a human existent with these problems and this suffering, but I am a part of the universal whole. I am in union with the infinite. And the hand comes out here. And then every now and then it comes in the middle, and this is where we kind of want to sit, is in between this human existence and this connection to the universe. Right? We have a mantra we're going to chant and go in between the two. Okay? Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. One moment. There it is. Tall, and the eyes roll up to the Anjana chakra or look down towards the heart. Comes out. And center. connection to the love of the infinite universe. And know that you are loved. We start to work on this practice. We slowly feel that connection to more than just ourselves. And we find our ability to return to this place of solace, of comfort, of sanctuary, just for moments at a time. To sit in it without grasping or holding on to it, knowing that it will slip away, but it's always there to come back to. We know that there will be joy and love, there will be pain and discomfort and suffering. But everything comes and everything goes, and life just flows. We learn to lean into this radical acceptance of the flow of life. We can practice returning to this centered place, this place of calmness, of serenity. Let's rub the palms together. Bring the hands back to center. And we'll close with 3 Oms, 3 Shantis. Shanti, peace, peace for ourselves, and peace for all sentient beings. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale to chant. Peace to all, light to all, love to all. Take a moment, we're not in any hurry. Thank you for being here. My suggestion is that you practice that meditation. That was 11 minutes today. Optimum time. If it's too much, do 3, 5, 7 minutes. So that recording is local, lovely, yogini, Nirinjan Kaur, and 2 friends of hers, Ram Das and Matthew Schoening. And that's available, and I'll share a link with you. So that's the suggestion there. For the next next 7 days. Until we meet again, come back.